on Interstate 40, making our way about as far east as we normally go in Tennessee. And we're heading to Great Smoky Mountain Jeep Invasion. Got Liv back there. So we've had a day. So started out, everything was going smooth. We were in no hurry. Today's Wednesday, by the way, so the invasion nothing really starts much till tomorrow, and then it's the rest of the weekend. So we're getting on into town tonight. We're staying kind of in the Wares Valley area. We slept in a little bit, thought we would just take the day easy. Had to go run a couple of errands, go to the bank, just handle a few things before we got on the road. Get up, drink my coffee, the morning's going good. Open up the garage, walk out to get in the truck. Bam, get hit by a red wasp, right in the shin. So that's how the day started off. And then, as you can see in the background back there, we got Liv is with us. So Addie and Megan and Liv and me, we were all coming to the Jeep Invasion. Addie was going to drive Anvil and bring Anvil with so we was going to bring both rigs, and then that turned out to not be the case. Her best friend is having a big birthday party this weekend, and then homecoming at school was happening, so she didn't want to miss any of those things. I mean, she's a 16-year-old teenage girl, so those are important things. So she said, I think I'm going to wait and just go to Expo East with y'all. I was like, okay, well, that's fine. So me and Megan's like, well, we'll just make this a couples trip, just me and her. Get all that planned, all the details worked out, and then sickness hit. And hit me first a few weeks ago, and then Megan, and then Liv, and then we were going to go. Liv was going to stay with my parents, and my dad comes down with COVID. And we're like, well, hopefully they'll be able to still keep her. So I'm thinking maybe he'll be better, and maybe my mom won't catch it. Well, that didn't happen. So my mom and dad both have COVID, and we made the decision today that Liv, after we drove over there and saw the shape they were in, we're like, yeah, we don't need to leave Liv here. So Liv, she's with us. So it's just the three of us this trip, and we're sorry, I was reading a comment. I think this guy's name is Khaki. We do pretty much every kind of adventure. We do some off-road stuff, just some normal family vacation and trips. We've got a Gladiator Rubicon, we've got a JK Rubicon, and we have a Subaru. So we kind of use all of those depending on what kind of adventure we're going on. We pick the right vehicle. So a lot of times we never hit any dirt and we're just on pavement, and we'll take the Subaru. We can do a little off-road with it, but not very much. So we do that when we're and we take the Jeeps when we're doing stuff a little more technical or more off-road, I guess. We're out of Tennessee. And I'm very focused while I'm driving, and instead of whoever said that I'm focused on my driving, I'm paying attention. My full-time job is driving all day, so I'm fully aware of the road in front of me and can still talk. So we're heading to Jeep Invasion in East Tennessee in Pigeon Forge. There'll be, last year around 40,000 Jeeps showed up. pavement. I mean, we'll do some, we'll go probably do the Roaring Forks Motor Trail and probably go through Cades Cove, stuff like that. So probably won't be any like wheeling this weekend, but we'll still have, it'll still be fun. It's a great event. It's every kind of Jeep imaginable in any configuration, old, new, classics, junky, I mean, just all kinds of stuff. So it's a really cool event. Vendors galore there. I mean, it's huge. The event itself is pretty big. There's an indoor section and last year they added a real big section outside of vendors and that kind of stuff, and it's huge. It's at the LeConte Center in Pigeon Forge. So it was pretty, last year was pretty cool, other than it was just, I say the word cool, it's cool. It was cool that they expanded it to outside, but it was miserably hot. This year, the weather's looking great. I think we're going to be at the very high. It's going to be kind of low 80s. It's going to be, should be a good event. We'll have a good time. We're meeting some friends of ours that are from over farther east in the West Virginia areas. So we're meeting them, and it's always good to see them. So we'll get to hang out with them for a little while. We'll have dinner, I'm sure. And just get to see literally every kind of configuration of a Jeep you can think of, from like I said, like the original Willys up to the latest 2024 JLs. I mean, everything in between. So there'll be pretty much everything you can think of. Stuff that's probably never gotten dirty, that never will, stuff that I particularly don't like. But then there's going to be stuff that's just hardcore rock crawlers, overland rig. There's pretty much everything you can think of at this event. So, we'll be there later on this evening, and then tomorrow we'll get to driving around, checking out the Jeeps. It's pretty cool because no matter where you're at this week, the end of this week and weekend, no matter where you're at, there's hundreds and hundreds of Jeeps around you. In the evening times, everybody gets out and drives the strip, and there'll be, thousands of Jeeps out there just driving around, and it's like a slow rolling block party that's family friendly. There's nobody's acting crazy or stupid or do anything wild, but it's a really good time. A lot of laughs, a lot of fun. So anyway, if you see us walking around or see us out and about, stop and say hi.